Guys, hopefully everybody is doing well today. Today is October the 4th, day 4 of Oktoberfest. I actually came to the conclusion that I needed to make these vlogs for Oktoberfest. I really didn't think 31 days of Halloween will be a good thing because it's like really long. So I just came up with the conclusion to name it Oktoberfest, but I will actually probably include 31 days of Halloween in the actual description or in the actual tags. My day has been going pretty good so far. I've been going through a lot at work. It's been really stressful because we are really understaffed and it's been a lot of work. Only 4 people, well, 4 to 5 people in our department right now. It used to be 15 people when we first started out, so it's like really stressful right about now. So yeah, didn't do much, just came home after I got off of work and just relaxed for a few minutes before I actually decided to cook. Right now I'm boiling some eggs so I can make some tuna fish sandwiches. I don't know what's been going on. I've been craving tuna fish or tuna in general for like a week now, so I don't know what's going on. So since I am in the Halloween spirit, I will be talking about an encounter that I actually had with a demon. Well, I think she is a demon. It's one of my exes or whatever. Well, all my exes really been demons to be honest. Well, some of them have. I'm not gonna say all, but the reason I thought that one of my exes was a demon because the way she reacted when an event happened that we were both about to die. But to start off, I'll actually have to say how me and my ex met. Crazy thing about it, the actual gay Dallas scene is really small. Now that I think about it, everybody know everybody. I met her in the club. I think one of the clubs on the strip, Havana's. If anybody is familiar with the actual gay strip, I met her at Havana's on my 21st birthday, or 21st birthday, or my 21st birthday weekend. And we got to know each other. She came up to me, well, basically her friend came up to me and asked did I have a girlfriend, would I girl with anybody, and then that's when Demon came out of nowhere. And she basically saying, you like what you see? That's what she said when she first came up to me. I was like, yeah. She was a stripper at the time, so it was like, yeah, I never thought I would actually talk to a stripper in my life. I never imagined to talk to a stripper. I never thought I would actually get that far with actually dealing with a stripper or whatever. It was like crazy. When dealing with her, I actually encountered a lot of things in my life. Some good, some bad. But fast forward, me and Demon, we always used to hang around with each other, go to the club Thursday through Sunday, go out for drinks, Applebee's and all that stuff. And then one day, we were getting pretty deep in the actual relationship. By that time, I think we already had sex and everything. And yeah, she had my mind going over the sex too. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. But yeah, that should be edited out because I do have a whole girlfriend now. But yeah, we were going out at that time. I developed being an alcoholic at that time. I was drinking non-stop. I was young, dumb, and stupid. Didn't have no responsibilities, so I was just drinking constantly. We used to always drink together. And one day, we decided to go to Applebee's. I picked her up at her house, and then we went to the Applebee's. It's probably like 15 miles away from her house. And we decided to go to that Applebee's. That Applebee's is known for actually having some strong drinks. Well, back in the day, they used to have strong drinks. I'm not for sure by now. But anyway, they used to have strong drinks. So since I didn't have no responsibilities, I splurged all my money, basically. At the end of the day, we probably spent like $200, $300 just on drinks. I'd say probably $150 on drinks, just on drinks. And the actual bartender never said anything. I remember we were just buying drinks or whatever, and then the tab rung up to like probably $150. And then I think the actual reason why the waitress didn't say nothing was because she was basically gonna get a good tip or whatever. We always tipped good whenever we came up there. So yeah, we ended up spending that much, getting shot after shot, getting different kind of drinks or whatever. And then all I remember is basically going to the car after we left out to Applebee's, going to the car or whatever, and she didn't ask if I was good or not. She had a whole life of her own. I think she was 25 or 26 at the time, and I was just 21, so she was already wilding out at that time. So at that time when we actually, sorry, I had to actually get away from the camera. I had to go get something from the other side, but I had to, I got in the car. She didn't ask me if I was all right or anything. She just got on the passenger side. Ignore that call. Somebody's trying to call. She got on the passenger side or whatever, and I ended up just driving or whatever. So I was driving or whatever. I was driving for like probably an hour or two. And this is in the DFW area, and I ended up like probably 5-10 minutes away from that Applebee's. And I was just driving for probably like an hour to 30 minutes. Well, probably an hour. I say that. And then once I actually came to I guess I blacked out during that hour or whatever. That was like one of the scariest times now that I actually think about it. I blacked out. And then the only reason I actually woke up because I actually was about to run up, I ran up a curb and about to hit welcome to one of the actual local cities. And I was about to run over it. And that city have one of the worst police systems that I ever seen. So I'm surprised I didn't get pulled over by police. But thank God. And then I looked around. Normal people would be yelling. If you was in the passenger side, you would be yelling, be like, what the freak are you doing? Get the hell up. Nah, you can't drive no more. You gotta get on the passenger side. Demon was just looking in the passenger side, smiling from ear to ear. So I was like, this be crazy. And then I was already hallucinated. So I was like, I can't even do this. I can't drive. So I told her to drive and just take us to her house or whatever. I don't remember what happened or whatever after that. So I was replaying everything or whatever when I was asleep. I threw up a couple of times at her house. I needed multiple change of clothes. I know I threw up multiple times at her house. And when I was actually asleep, I was like hallucinating on and off. And previous to that actual time, me getting with her, a month later, before the incident happened with me almost running into the welcome to blah blah sign, welcome to Dallas or whatever sign, welcome to whatever the local town was, I had a dream. But basically the dream was about me jumping off a cliff or whatever. Basically jumping off a cliff and then just basically jumping off a cliff and killing myself. And then while I was actually falling down a cliff, somebody was like saying, if you continue messing with this girl, she gonna be the death of you. So that actually replayed in my head. Most of the time, all my dreams come true or whatever. That particular dream, I didn't actually pay it no mind. I actually forgot about it until actually that whole ordeal about the actual Applebee's situation of me getting drunk. So that was like replaying in my head or whatever. And during that whole time, it was just like, it was showing me ordeals, what will happen or whatever, of me actually continuing to mess with this girl. There was multiple other occasions that I ended up dying with her in the car, or I ended up dying while she was there. It was like, it wasn't a big deal to her, and she was just smiling. Who in their right mind would actually smile about a whole situation like that? And it's crazy. Now that I think about it, I was stupid and naive. I should have went with my first dream when I had the dream when it was like, oh, if you keep on messing with this person, you're going to end up killing, or you're going to end up dying. And I was just being stupid or whatever. And then, once I actually got sober or whatever, I ended up leaving her house or whatever. I didn't think about it or whatever. And then one day I started talking to one of my old friends again, one of my old exes. And then her mom is a pastor or whatever. And then I think I went to her house or whatever. I don't know how I actually met with her mom or whatever. And then I kind of scared me or whatever, because her mom actually told me basically the same thing my dream was telling me. If you keep on continue messing with this person, she's going to be the actual death of you. I didn't think of anything. I was like, this woman is crazy or whatever. That was like my third or fourth morning. Still naive as heck. And then later on, down that situation, I had continuously dreams. And then I ended up seeing Demon again. She asked me to come through or whatever. At probably like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning, after actually she went home from the club or whatever. I ended up just chilling with her. She so-called took what is it called, handlebar, whatever it is. She took a handlebar or whatever, and she said she was about to take a shower or whatever, I guess because she thought we were about to have sex. So she got in the shower, and then I was drunk, probably high off of weed at that time, probably too. I took a whole nap, well, probably like a 20-30 minute nap, and when I woke up, the shower was still running. So I was familiar in her house to actually go around and walk around and see what's going on. Her kid wasn't at home at that time, so I went in her shower or whatever. Her shower wasn't connected in her room. It was just basically in the hallway. So I went in her actual shower or whatever. I knocked on the door first. Now I went in. This girl was in the shower laying down. So I was thinking, oh my God, she's dead or whatever. I tried to wake her up or whatever. I couldn't wake her up. So I turned off the shower, tried to wake her up some more, and then her body basically jumped up or whatever. And then I was like, that scared the heck out of me. I became sober as heck at that time. So I ended up getting the heck out of Dodge. Basically, I left my stuff over there, getting the heck out of Dodge, and basically going home. Like, how the heck can somebody be laying in the shower with water dripping all over them and not be up, and then you say something, they wake up, and then they just go back to sleep like a freaking demon or monster or whatever. So that scared the heck out of me. So I ended up going home. At that time, it was around 6 o'clock at that time. I ended up going home. I had to go to work probably at like 7:30 or whatever. I got dressed and all that stuff. I was waiting for the cops to actually call me or somebody to call me, because that was the last phone call that she had, basically telling me to come over. I thought she died or something. So I was at work, probably 3 or 4 hours went by, and she called, and I was like, I answered the phone in a different voice. I was like, hello? And it was her. She was like, why'd you leave? I was like, you don't remember nothing that happened last time. I don't. After that situation, I knew I should have stopped messing with her, but I still continued to mess with her, and it was just like a lot of stuff went on during that whole relationship. That's one of the demons that I actually had to deal with. I don't know what the heck she was on. I don't know if it was some kind of drugs or whatever that made her like actually look at me like she's a demon or whatever after all that situation. But ever since I stopped messing with her, my life, I stopped having those dreams. I stopped all that stuff. It was just a real horrible period of time in my life. So yeah, I will probably make a part 2 about demon. It's more and more stories than that, actually, to be honest. But yeah, I'm about to finish making my tuna salad. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. I will probably make a part 2 about dealing with demons, because every time she actually comes in my life, it's always some hectic stuff. But I think me being naive and me enjoying her sex, that will kept making me go back to her. So yeah, hope that's not gonna happen again. But yeah, like I said, hopefully everybody's having a great day. It's pre-Friday. One more day left for the weekend. Have a good night. Take care. See you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as well. Take care.